So how bad my lighting is. I couldn't go feel like an old person
I'm
now.
gonna act like I didn't see that. I didn't see anything. Okay, we are live, everyone, and I hope that you are ready and excited to learn about how you can leverage and accelerate in your career with artificial intelligence. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our presentation and hop right on in. And I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. If you are here, where are you tuning in from? Just go ahead and let me know that you're active and available. Okay. Hey, Tracy Noon. Nice to see you here. Okay, let's keep it going, guys. We got to see if the audience is live right now. um, all right. So we're just going to wait for a few more people um, and get into it. So, yeah. Let me just prepare this presentation so it's ready to go whenever we're set. But okay, Jersey City, Steve, good to see you here. Let's go ahead and get started with introductions. So my name is Ash, and my specialty is a artificial intelligence architect with a specialty in generative AI. So essentially, I specialize in bringing solutions to either content creators or businesses with how they can integrate AI into their workflows and optimize it and maximize their ROIs. So okay, Lorna from Workbridge and Woo TV. Definitely good to see you again. And of course, Cyrus is tuning in from the DR right now. Okay, we have a few people popping up, okay, from Massachusetts. Very, very cool. All right, you guys. Well, pleasure to have you here today. And we want to make sure that we're maximizing your time on this Wednesday afternoon. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and try and share my screen. Okay, Woo TV from Miami, Florida. Um, we love that. And do you use a specific cloud platform or cloud agnostic? In building the presentation, in my own personal workflow, just let me know exactly the context and I'd be happy to provide a confirmation. But cloud tech, of course, is very, very important. And we're also going to be discussing how it applies in the future of the workforce as well. So um, a bit of technical difficulties with this here, everyone. So bear with me. We want to make sure that we can present. Okay. All right. So let's get this pulled up. Essentially, in this course, we're going to be covering, of course, how you can propel your future with artificial intelligence. So if you're a content creator, if you're a business owner, you're going to be gaining maximum value here at this time. So yes, here we go. Okay. Hopefully this shows up just fine. Okay. Okay. Bear with me here, guys. We some technical difficulties. Mm. Okay. For some reason, it's not showing up here. Awkward. Okay, we should be getting it pulled up very, very soon here. Okay. Okay. Now we should be ready. Okay. I'm not really sure how we're going to get integrated. This is technical difficulties, you guys. So let's see what I
Hey,
can do.
Ash, if you want, I don't know, I guess exactly how right now, but if there's any kind of way you can share the specific doc or thing you want to pull up with me, and maybe I can pull it up and just kind of operate the screen while you're talking.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Hmm. Oh, okay. I see where you just sent it to me. Mhm. Oh, perfect. All right, great. All right, y'all. I'm about to be able to pull it up for Ash in a second. Just move these screens around. Appreciate y'all's patience. All right. And I believe. All right, Ash, I'm gonna go ahead and share it now, and I
Okay,
will.
cool.
I'll drop myself out, and then I'll bring it on.
Okay. Thank you everyone for your patience and time for this exciting presentation. So we're gonna hop right into it as soon as we get this pulled up. Perfect, perfect. All right, love that. Okay, you guys, so welcome to the AI Career Accelerator, where you are going to be learning how you can propel your future with artificial intelligence, you guys. So essentially, this course is designed and dedicated to catapulting your career. So essentially we're going to be getting into it and also giving you a bunch of valuable knowledge and skills. So first and foremost, you want to break it down. So how is the AI revolution transforming certain industries that we already know and love? So we have four major industries that it's affecting. First, healthcare; second, finance; third, manufacturing; and fourth, retail. When we're speaking on the healthcare department, we're looking at how AI is revolutionizing diagnostics and patient care, which at the end of the day is going to improve outcomes across all medical fields. So we know how there are medical doctors, and that's going to be transforming into medical robots that can perform advanced surgeries and also provide advanced solutions to our greatest health problems. So, getting into finance, we're looking at, of course, algorithms and trading. Fraud detection is huge with reshaping the financial landscape of AI. And let's go ahead and hop into manufacturing. So, we already are aware of large companies like Amazon and how they're incorporating robotics, but smart factories specifically are leveraging AI for predictive maintenance and optimized production processes. And last but not least, we have retail. And so in this way, we're looking at AI powered personalization, you guys, shopper experiences that are personalized just for you. But as a business owner, we're looking at inventory management and, of course, transforming overall the shopping experience. So, you guys that are creators and business owners, throughout this presentation, just really gain a lot of the valuable skills and knowledge that are going to be presented and seeing exactly how you can apply it into your own business models. So, I hope that we can inspire you to leverage and use AI. And so, hopping right into it, we're going to be covering essential AI tools and technologies. You guys are going to be interested in transforming into different AI fields and specialties. So, let's go ahead and hop right into it, you guys. What's essential is going to be number one, Python programming. Okay, there are several programming languages, but Python is a great basis. And so, essentially, through mastering this language of AI with hands on Python coding experiences and projects, you're going to gain a competitive advantage because you can build from the ground up all of these systems. Number two, we're looking at TensorFlow and PyTorch. Essentially, these are popular deep learning frameworks that are enabling you to deploy and build essentially really complex AI models. And third, we're getting into machine learning algorithms, okay? It all comes down to the data, you guys. And so when we're exploring key algorithms like decision trees, neural networks, and clustering techniques, then these are going to be essential core components of this particular field. And last but not least, data visualization, okay? And so essentially through learning this, we're going to be really applying how we can present AI insights effectively using tools and leveraging tools like Matpilot and Tableau, which you guys are probably already very familiar with in the tech industry itself. So let's get into AI skills for the future job market, okay? And so again, it comes down to the data. So data analyst, that skill is always going to be very necessary. And essentially with that, you're gonna be looking at extracting valuable insights from complex data sets, using and leveraging advanced AI techniques. Getting into natural language processing. So we've heard of generative AI, that's my particular specialty, or we're getting into building chatbots or language models for enhanced human-computer interaction, then those NLPs, that's the alternative term for that, is going to be key. Last but not least, computer vision. So that's going to be creating an image recognition system for applications in security and autonomous vehicles. So we see it's huge with companies like Tesla, for example. NVIDIA is also into the self-driving autonomous vehicle market as well. And you can be a part of it too. So I want to hear from you guys in the comments. Are any of these particular disciplines or specialty areas within AI exciting you? If so, what discipline would you prefer to pursue? So let's go ahead and hop into um, the next part of this. So AI in business, driving innovation, okay? So essentially we're gonna be combining all of these three components of predictive analysis, process automation, and customer experience. So Furniture Ellis Source says, is it worthwhile to get a bachelor's science degree or a master's degree in AI? I'm so glad that you asked, because yes, the short answer is yes, but there are ways that are going to be requiring you to have an accelerated learning process. So the future is as an accelerated pace. It's more advanced than ever. So as somebody who's looking to really be at the forefront of the future and gain those necessary skills, what's going to expedite your process is, instead of taking 4 years and getting a degree, whether it's a master's degree, or a bachelor's degree, what you're really going to be looking into, what's going to be valuable to you, is taking a boot camp, which could expedite that process to 6 months to a year. And so we do have boot camps available to you guys. It should be in the link, but if not, we will definitely include that. And so you can get started by just connecting with one of our career specialists and seeing exactly where you can get into official career faster than ever. So thank you so much for that comment. I love that. Let's keep the insights going, you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the chat. But let's go ahead and finish up here on what is really driving innovation. So we spoke of predictive analysis. Of course, this means just forecasting market trends and customer behaviors to stay ahead of the competition. Of course, that core is going to be data. Every company is using data, and the ones that do it best are the ones that have, of course, that largest capital market, and they're dominating. And that comes down to social media platforms, Meta, Twitter, et cetera, all of them, they're leveraging using data, NVIDIA data, Tesla data, all of them. Anywho, let's get into process automation. So streamlining operations and reducing costs, right? Reducing that ROI, or maximizing the ROI with reduced costs with intelligent autonomous solutions. And so that can really be helpful with robotics. And so we're looking into brands like Amazon that are really deploying them in the most optimized possible ways to really reduce that cost out spend. And so last but not least, we have our customer experience for you business owners and content creators. We're looking at personalized interactions and improving satisfaction with AI-driven insights. And so again, that's just for your personalized audience and really providing them with an experience that is just going to keep them coming back for more. So At the end, and the summary of this is overall, we're looking at massive amounts of product innovation. And this is really how you can develop cutting edge products and services that are going to be powered by these AI technologies. So let's go ahead and get into the next subject. Alrighty then. So our next subject essentially is just going to be building AI solutions from concept to implementation. And so, you guys, again, if you have any questions throughout this time, feel free to shoot it in the chat. We want to make sure it's an open dialogue. So, definitely inviting you guys to really make any points that you see necessary for the conversation. Any questions could also help others. So, love to see it. And as far as getting into these concepts and implementations for how we're going to be building AI solutions, right? We're going to start off with the problem. So we're going to define the problem, identifying key business challenges that AI can solve effectively. You can leverage certain platforms already, like ChatGPT, Claude, et cetera, for just being able to analyze massive amounts of data and information. And once we get into the problem definition and identifying what challenges are available, then we're going to, of course, collect all of that data, gather and pre-process all relevant data for these AI models, again, leveraging different open source platforms. Third, we're looking at model development. So you're going to be designing and training AI models using state-of-the-art techniques, you guys. And when I say state-of-the-art, I mean massively innovative. The great part about being alive today is that you have automation processes. You might have seen Dev Day. Essentially, it's an event. I don't want to go off on a tangent here, but if you haven't seen it or heard of it, you guys, this is majorly important. So Dev Day is one of the latest events that OpenAI was hosting, and they were literally speaking of speech to speech developer platforms. Essentially, you can create or build anything just by speaking to the CPU, the computer programming interface, or CPI. So it's really crazy out here, and it's only getting more and more advanced. And so the last step is going to be integrating AI solutions into existing systems and monitoring performance. Again, it's just a streamlined process that's defined by defining the problem, data collection, model development, and deployment. So definitely take note of these techniques. So Michelle says, so excited to be here. I've been waiting for a webinar like this. I am so happy to hear that. And, I hope that you gain a lot of massive value from this conversation, and also something that you can apply into your own processes. So I'm excited to teach you guys exactly how you can win in the race of AI, and also how to continually get ahead. So these are major skills and points, and let's go ahead and continue without further ado so you get all this valuable information. Okay, you guys, so we already know of real world case studies and instances. And so if you want to hop over to the next slide to cover just real world instances here. So essentially, we have Netflix, Google, and Tesla. Okay, and so all brands that we're familiar with. So how Netflix is leveraging and using AI specifically is through their recommendation engine. So their algorithm. The algorithm is key. So for example, we can have we're an impact of 75% of views from personalized recommendations, which is huge when it comes down to the numbers. So all companies are using it, and so it's time for you to also see how you can leverage AI and optimize the data for your particular use cases. So second, we're looking at Google. And so the AI application that is used is DeepMind and AlphaFold. You probably already heard of these platforms as well. Essentially, they're leveraging it to revolutionize protein structure and prediction. All right, you guys, so DeepMind, we're looking into the healthcare industry. So we're looking at healthcare solutions, from doctors being replaced by AI systems, or actually, it's not going to be replaced just yet. So you don't have to be worried about being replaced by AI. But they always say that those who win are going to be those who leverage and incorporate AI. And that's in any industry. And so we're looking at a healthcare context. We're looking at different diseases or ailments that have been affecting mankind since the beginning of time, that are going to be finding those solutions immediately because they have access to synthetic data sets. So essentially, they can find the cure to, let's say, almost anything these days. But last but not least, let's get into Tesla. Okay, we all know that Elon Musk considers Tesla to be an AI company itself. And so we know up there autonomous driving and the upcoming Optimus robot, which we are excited about. And so essentially that is being incorporated and leveraged to enhance safety and convenience in transportation. And so safety is always key. So we have a few comments down here. Thank you guys so much for engaging. We love to see it. So Tracy Noon, hey Tracy, she says Dev AI, yes. I'm not really sure in what context of developing AI. Is that what I said? I'm not sure. So okay, thanks Blue TV, you got me. You knew what she was talking about, so perfect. All right, you guys, let's continue the dialogue. Any questions, keep them coming. We love to see it. Okay, so this is major and this is super important, you guys. So we're going to get into the next slide, which is covering ethical considerations in AI development. And so getting into this, we're starting off with bias mitigation. We assume that because AI is encapsulated with massive amounts of aggregate data sets, that perhaps, there is going to be that bias that is naturally integrated into it. However, I want to give you guys confidence that AI can be used to mitigate bias because soon it will be able to form its own conclusions from the massive data sets. So that's what we're really starting with, learning techniques to identify and reduce bias in AI models and data sets. And there are new ways to do this each and every day. So this is going to be important from an ethical standpoint as a business owner and even a creator at all if you're looking and to leverage AI in your day-to-day. So second, we're getting into privacy protection. Nothing else needs to be said. We already know how important privacy protection is. So we're looking at implementing robust data protection measures in all AI systems so that everyone is holistically protected. And so last but not least, of course, that transparency. So developing explainable AI models for increased accountability and trust. And so the core of it is going to be data mitigation, privacy protection, and transparency. But last but not least, we have societal impact. It goes without being said that AI is already changing every way that we live. And so, with access to broader implications of AI deployments, we can really enhance our lifestyles, societies, and also the workforce as well. So, without further ado, let's continue on, you guys. And if you have any points on exactly how you can incorporate or leverage these ethical techniques, definitely reach out because there are legal systems that are being implicated into, let's say, the government, where businesses are going to be required to really maintain certain standards of ethical processes if they are leveraging it or incorporating AI. So AI careers and opportunities. So just summarizing everything that we've said thus far, you guys, we're looking into data scientist roles, essentially analyzing complex data sets to drive business decisions and strategy. Machine learning engineer comes down to the data. ML engineer is also an alternative name, which essentially specializes in designing and implicating sophisticated AI algorithms and models. Also, last but not least, of course, AI ethics consultant. And so it is a valuable skill because companies are going to be needing ethics and ethical specialists to be able to really process how AI is being used in different business models, and how the future is going to be will be really based on these future AI ethics consultants. So essentially just ensuring responsible AI developments and employing them across the organization. So let's go ahead and get into the next slide here. And so if you are interested in joining, let's say, the AI revolution, it is coming, it is already here. As they say, the future is now. So we can get into the next slide here as far as comprehensive curriculum. Okay, let's get into some questions. Thanks, guys, for the engagement here. So Steve says, can Java rival Python in AI development? Java versus Python. Python is naturally the more complex model, but I will say that the models are ever evolving. So there is limitless potential when you are programming. As you already know, they say that these days computer programmers will be one day replaced by AI because you can just type in a problem, and then the output will be the solution. And so that process is being more streamlined than ever. And then at Dev Day, we've seen that not only can you program, with text-based program, but now it's going to be speech-based program where you can just say, build a website that is immersive and can have this particular input and y output. But yes, to answer your question, I will say that it possibly can, but naturally, Python is the more complex computer programming language. So you can do a lot more with it. But nonetheless, Java is great as well when you're looking at design and development side of things. So we have another question here. How much do we need to know about statistics and calculations? Love this question. So wow, how much do you need to know? There's no limit to how much you can know about statistics, calculations, and data. But I will say that AI technology makes it easier than ever because that's what AI does best. Collects aggregate sets of data and comes to massively successful conclusions and solutions. So I will say that your process and workflow will be easier than ever, but nonetheless, you still need to have a core education on exactly how it can be applied. So it is helpful, for example, to gain a career, of course, a specialty within AI. So you guys start to think of these industries and roles that most excite you. You can do anything, there's no limit. You can truly do what you love as long as you really choose to pursue it within AI. And so, if you're looking into, if the data excites you, if that's what you're into, then look into data scientist roles, look into machine learning engineer opportunities, et cetera, et cetera. So if you're not looking to really work on like the data side of things, then perhaps getting into the more mechanical side, you might be interested in robotics, for example. It's really limitless, and that's what makes AI very exciting. So I hope that this presentation can give you some insight onto what options are available to you because there are so many these days. So take advantage of what's available and definitely do more research and see exactly what really makes you excited because the future is very, very exciting. So let's see. Let's hop on to the next slide if we can. Okay, and so let's go ahead and get into it, you guys. So welcome to the AI revolution. It's already here. The future is now. And so we're looking at this program, which will provide you with the bottom line of comprehensive curriculum. And so you will be able to master essential AI skills through our expertly designed program. Okay. Also, not only that, you get industry partnerships. So networking is huge in the tech industry. We already all know that. So you guys are going to be able to gain real world experience through collaborations with tech companies and tech professionals, you guys. But that's not it. We also have career support. So if we're looking at really streamlining and optimizing your resume or your LinkedIn profile, these are going to be essential components of accelerating your career and success. So we can really help with accessing personalized job placement assistance and also networking opportunities, of course. And so, again, thank you guys all for being here. And so, without further ado, congratulations, because now we're going to be getting into the good stuff, you guys. So, this is exactly how you can embark on your AI career journey. We can go ahead and hop over to that next slide, you guys. We are going to be teaching you how you can explore the transformative power of AI, and we're going to be doing it together. All right, let's hop over to the next slide. If we possibly can get into the next phase. All right, you guys, and welcome to embarking on your AI career journey. Let's hop on into the next one. Let's get into it so we can finish within the allotted time, you guys. And then we're gonna go ahead and open it up for questions afterward as well. Perfect. Okay. So this is really just reiterating all that we've spoken about thus far, you guys, because you're going to have to really select a career within these fields because this is going to enable you to truly accelerate with optimal success. Okay. So, of course, AI and data science, which is going to allow you to unleash data's potential. We're looking at the data analysis revolution. This is huge, so we have to talk about it. Essentially, AI, of course, we all know, is going to transform that raw data into actionable insights. And this is going to accelerate analysis and uncover hidden patterns. All right, we know how this can be applied in the healthcare industry, in any industry, really. And so, big data management, when we're looking at AI techniques that can handle massive data sets efficiently, also enable real-time processing, you guys, and storage optimization. The real-time processing is key because before, you had to wait a very long time to get any formal solution for your problems. But now, at the click of a button, we can possibly have solutions. So last but not least, of course, data-driven decisions. Data-driven decisions in every area of your life, personally, with business. Data-driven statistics is key because at the end of the day, these AI-powered analytics are going to guide you through strategic choices, and this is going to maximize your success. And so it will also help to reduce human bias and improve decision accuracy. So imagine imagine a better world where no one is judged merely by the color of their skin. They are judged by the content of their character, truly by the data. um, Another great question here. Let's see, Lorna, thank you for the question. Would you say a data analyst or a data scientist could transition into an AI career easily? Ooh, I love this question. So a data scientist, it's a bit more complex and they do require, let's say, a PhD if you're going to be getting into data science. It's not necessary, but with a data analyst, you can get away with either a boot camp or a formal degree, bachelor's degree, for example. But data scientists typically require more extensive education, which is like a backing of a PhD. But I will say that starting off as a data analyst is a great idea if you love it, if you love the data. Then transitioning over into data science, which could be really applied into any industry. So if you're looking into robotics, if you're looking into the healthcare industry, I mean, as a data scientist, you can come to any formal conclusion, but your job will be made a lot easier thanks to AI. So you have a lot of solutions at your helm if you're interested in either data analyst roles or data science. Great question. Great question, Laura. Thank you. Without further ado, let us get into AI for creators. So, hello everyone that is a content creator out here. We are looking at amplifying your artistic expression. So, drop in the comments, you guys. Do you think that AI truly will be able to enhance your creativity or other content creators' creativity, or do you think that it stifles it? Be honest. Be honest. It's okay. It's okay. Um, as a content creator, there are many opinions on how artificial intelligence, especially through with artists, how they take away from the creative process, or how AI art is somehow dismal to the real human created art. The reality is that AI cannot create without human input. AI cannot create anything without human input. And so today we speak on how it can amplify and enhance your creative process. So Olgar Shanta, she says, is a transition possible for someone who is not good with math? You know what? I love this question because because yes, most definitely I will say, like, if you're not a fan of math, you want to stay away from data analytics. But there's so many other helms of and specialties within AI that you can get into. And so if you're interested in really defining your career path, I also offer consultations as a AI solutions consultant. So if you want to talk one-on-one, I'm happy to provide you just with and this is going to be upfront. First consultation is going to be complimentary, you guys. So there should be a link if you're interested. If not, I'll add one so you can, connect with me on LinkedIn. But most definitely, if you're not into math, I would stay away from those data heavy career paths. But I would also say don't let it limit you either, because there are many ways that you can come to solutions, creative, unique solutions that only you can do. So you really have no limits. You have no limitations. And so Tracy says definitely enhances. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. I absolutely agree. And he says, very informative. Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right, let's continue with this information and knowledge so we can just drop all of these gems. So, okay, first and foremost, starting off with AI enhanced visuals. I know you guys have seen the hyper realistic images out there where it's almost indistinguishable from reality. But you've also seen those AI images where, the hands look crazy and you can tell that it's obviously AI. There's a dichotomy there, but nonetheless, we're getting closer and closer to hyper realistic content that is indistinguishable from reality. All right. And so when we're looking at AI enhanced visuals, we're looking into AI tools that can generate, of course, unique imagery, but this can particularly help you if you're a content creator by assisting the artist in exploring new creative directions. So a lot of the time is really through just the creative process. It takes a lot of energy. And so this just essentially makes a one-click solution. It's just a prompt essentially that you have to input. And then there are limitless outputs that are able to be created thanks to AI. So Olgar just says, thank you. We'll wait for the link for the consult. Thanks. Thank you so much. I will go ahead and add it probably towards the end just so we can make sure we cover all of these gems, but we will definitely connect. So thank you, Olga. I'm looking forward to it. And it says, another comment here, I need help to go ahead and jump in college and get AI. You have a Bachelor of Science, that's great. And an associate's degree, wonderful. I need to find out the best career path. Okay, you guys, I will be providing you with the link if it's not already there. So I'm gonna chime in with Cyrus to see if it's already there, if we can add it in, just so we can get connected immediately. If not, then I'll go ahead and add it in towards the end of the combo. But thank you guys. Love the engagement here. So without further ado,
Just a
we already
heads up.
spoke on.
Hey, just a heads up. Yeah, the link I just checked, it isn't there. It looks like Nina didn't put the link there. So I'll make sure moving forward
Okay.
that she always adds the link. But yeah, right now the link is not here. So yeah, so for any of you that for whatever reason, if any of you end up checking out early and you need the link later and you're not able to get it from Ash, literally just hit up Tech is New Black or hit up Cyrus. I'm speaking about myself in third person. Hit me up or hit Ash up either way, and just let us know that you're interested in that link, and we'll make sure that we get that over to you.
Yes, thank you so much, Cyrus. Appreciate you for clarifying. And I'm also just gonna go ahead and just add my LinkedIn here, you guys. We're on LinkedIn, right? So you can just, feel free to add me right after this or during, whenever you like. All right, I'm putting it in the chat just for connection purposes. All right, you guys, let's get into it. So intelligent writing assistants. Okay. So we're looking at AI powered writing tools that can enhance content creation, of course, and offer suggestions that improve language quality. So when we're speaking on generative AI and LLMs, large language models, NLPs, natural language processing, building chatbot systems, creating with systems like ChatGPT, so the input is going to be key for the quality of the output. And so when we're looking at enhanced writing assistance, then there is no limit to the output itself with AI enhanced creative processes. Okay. Michelle, thanks for the question, and a wonderful question it is. It says, all right, am I able to share the deck? Cyrus, I'm gonna check back in with Cyrus about that, and we will definitely try to so you guys can reference it. We'll have a discussion about it for sure. Great question. Thank you. And we'll note. Last but not least, design automation. So AI can streamline repetitive design tasks and also allow designers to focus on high level creative concepts. So, you guys, AI isn't here to take over your creative process. It's here to enhance it. It's here to take the ideas that you already have and then bring them to the next level, which is very, very exciting. So, um, as a content creator, as a business owner, don't be afraid to ask AI on how you can make improvements to your workflow, to your creative process, or even think of AI more so as less of a tool and more of a collaborator. We're looking into a future of AI assistants where essentially you're going to, it's like Jarvis, right? With Iron Man, where you can essentially just ask AI. Before it used to be, we had to prompt it. Okay, that's how that was the developer process. We had to prompt, but now the language of AI, now AI speaks our language. Before they had to speak the computer language, but now they speak English. We can speak voice to voice, any language actually. Artificial intelligence is literally has I mean, especially with like open AI, I've tested it myself. I don't want to go off on a tangent here, but AI, there's no limitations to the languages that AI knows as well. Personally, I've spoken Mandarin Chinese with my AI, Korean, just to test it. And I would love to maybe do that on the next stream to show you guys. But if you have access to these platforms, Spanish AI loves Spanish. It loves Espanol, speaking Spanish. but but yeah, there's limitless opportunities with AI. So without further ado, let's get into it. So we're looking at diverse career paths in AI next. So if we can hop over into the next slide here, we will cover first and foremost, reiterating machine learning engineer, design and implementing AI algorithms, AI research scientists. So advancing fields through groundbreaking research. Okay, this is going to help you to push the boundaries of AI capacities. And last but not least, AI ethical consultants. So ensuring the responsible use and development of AI and also addressing ethical concerns in AI applications. So we had a question earlier where it was, is it helpful to really know a lot of math or have a computative like mindset or quantitative mindset when you're looking into roles like data science or data analyst? And I would say if that's not your thing, then roles like this can be your thing. More specifically, AI research scientists and also AI ethical consultants. So look into these roles. There are so many opportunities for you guys out here. And so if you have any idea of roles that you're passionate about or something that piques your interest that you've heard of so far, drop it in the chat. We would love to hear exactly if these roles are something that you see yourself doing or seeing yourself in the future really pursuing. So without further ado, we want to make sure that you are able to understand how your skills and how this presentation is going to help you to accelerate your career. So this is a major gem. Essentially, the essential skills that you're going to be gaining is programming proficiency, speaking the language of artificial intelligence systems. So mastering languages like Python or building and implementing AI models efficiently and effectively, and also statistical analysis. At the end of the day, understanding profitability and statistical methods is going to help any bottom line to accelerate. And so when we're interpreting complex data sets accurately, then pursuing, of course, that statistical analysis is going to be key. And last but not least, creative problem solving. Okay, that's what it all comes down to: solutions. And these days, we got a lot of problems in the world. But with AI, we can be confident that there are going to be many solutions, and it's going to be a better world because we're able to come to these solutions at a faster rate than ever. But AI cannot do it on its own, and it's going to need people who are conduits or creators that are alongside AI to really propel the future. And so as a creator, as a business owner, last but not least, that creative problem solving is going to be key because you can develop innovative, limitless AI solutions and address real world challenges with unique approaches. So let's go ahead and get some dialogue going, you guys. What are you feeling or thinking so far? Is there any particular field that you are interested in pursuing in AI? Let's talk about it. So let's go ahead and get it going. I would love to see some dialogue in the chat. Love to see what you guys are thinking so far of the presentation itself. Do you think that you guys are gaining a lot of valuable information? Most definitely let me know here. And I will keep an eye out for that and keep the ball rolling so you guys can get all of these gems. And then when we conclude, then we're going to open it up for questions. So if you have questions, it's okay to save them till the end. All right. So when we're getting into AI ethics and ensuring responsible development, we're looking at ethical challenges, best practices, and ethical training. So when it comes down to ethical challenges, AI truly raises concerns about privacy and biases, of course. And so addressing these issues, as we know, is crucial. And so, okay, we have, okay. QA or RPA? Perfect, perfect. Um, I'm glad that you mentioned that because we do have a QI Career Accelerator. And so that's going to really be valuable to you guys because not only are you learning these quality assurance skill sets, but you'll also have access to valuable AI skills. And so you're going to be gaining all the skills that you need to enhance your career for the long term. So the boot camp specifically specializes in QA, but you're also going to gain that back end of AI skills as well. So we're going to get you that link as well. So if you guys are interested in getting into quality assurance, then most definitely we can get started in that process. So we will send you the link at the end of the conversation. So you guys make sure to keep an eye out for that. So we're getting into best practices and really implementing fairness in AI algorithms, ensuring that transparency and accountability is going to be key. If we're going to be really relying on AI to come to these major conclusions, then we're also going to be able to have to trust it. And we're going to have to be also enabling it and really incorporating that level of transparency as well so that we really don't run into any, Terminator situations where things break down or they go rogue. And so when we're looking into ethical training, our program really offers comprehensive ethical courses. In the future, we're going to be looking into that as well, and also gaining certifications in responsible AI development, which can give you a major leg up when you're looking into really sending your resume in for any of these particular AI specialty roles. When they see that you have a background in AI ethics, then that's going to set you apart as a candidate. So, okay, Michelle, GRC analyst, perfect, perfect. You guys are in the right place. So, everyone here is going to get a major leg up and get into an AI role and be dominating in their industries. So, I'm excited to hear it. So, let's go ahead and hop over into this slide if we can. And so, this is going to be AI in healthcare. It's going to be the next slide, the next slide over. There we go. So this is important because we're covering almost all industries. And so healthcare is very important. And so when we're looking at revolutionizing patient care, we're looking in specifically at advancing diagnostics, personalized treatment plans, and drug discovery. Before getting into this, you guys, I want to just reiterate that we can be confident that the future is going to be healthier and happier than ever. So imagine a healthier and happier world. This is the time to build that. Somebody has to do it. And guess what? Those here that are in this chat today in the stream, they're going to be the ones to do that. And so if you're interested in healthcare, because tech can be integrated into any field, this is how you're going to do it. So advanced diagnostics, you can leverage AI to analyze medical images with high accuracy. And so this can really assist in early disease detection. And so you guys have probably already seen the headlines where AI has been used to cure diabetes, for example, or cancer, for example, in certain instances. Um, it's absolutely limitless and the potentials of it are huge. And so we're also looking into personalized treatment plans. And so for the doctors out there, for the medical specialists, they're going to be using AI algorithms to tailor treatments to all individual patients. So this really requires a consideration of genetic factors and medical history. And so they can take all of this data and really optimize your health outcomes, which is really, really exciting. Hey, Cyrus Perkins, glad to see you. Welcome in. And so last but not least, we have drug discovery. And so AI can really help accelerate pharmaceutical research and of course, identify potential drug candidates for more efficiency. And so with advanced diagnostics, personalized treatment plans, and drug discovery, can we imagine what world that will create? I think it's an exciting future, and I think that it's best to be optimistic. In the way of healthcare, I also think that it's important to mention that we can really take our health into our own hands. So it takes a lot of time to, drive into the doctor, for example. You're going to be sitting in the waiting room for maybe another 40 minutes to an hour. And then for the doctor to even see you, it's going to be maybe another hour or so. And then for you to just get treated, it's going to be several hours ahead. And, it's a big chunk of time. And so we can imagine really walking either accessing immediate medical assistance by going to hospitals, visiting hospitals, and being assisted immediately and have solutions to our healthcare problems. But also, we're going to be looking into the future of healthcare monitoring. So we have control through wearable devices, wearable technology that can enhance your health by personalized healthcare monitoring. So you guys have probably already seen the Galaxy Ring, for example. It's very, very popular. And so essentially, you can monitor your heart rate, stress rate, you can monitor your sleep, calories, steps. And so essentially, you can really take control of your health and empower you for healthier decisions. And so I think that it's definitely a huge positive where there's going to be so many outcomes and changes within the healthcare industry that's going to create a better world and enhance lifestyle wellness. So without further ado, let's get into the next phase of this. So AI for entrepreneurs, for those business owners. Yes. So we're innovating with intelligence, you guys. This is how you do it. Okay. So as far as AI applications goes, we're looking at customer service chatbots. Customer service is huge. We don't want to let that fall to the wayside. You know what I'm saying? So that you can implement that with artificial intelligence 24/7. Predictive analysis, of course, nothing else needs to be said. We're already familiar with that. And also automated marketing. Marketing is massively time consuming. If we're a creator in any way, business owner, content creator, it's going to take a lot of time. And so automating marketing is huge. So I want to go ahead and say as well, if there are any business owners out there or content creators, as a founder of several different startups. So one of them actually is a wearable technology startup called Better Boost, and the other is a AI solutions firm. And essentially, the name of that is Ashura AI. And so essentially, we have a solution where content creators can immediately, with their data, of course, but immediately output 30 plus days of content, of marketing content for their businesses or for their personal brands. And so instead of, having to spend several hours in front of the camera to have to create different like clips at a touch of a button, we are now able to create tailored, personalized content in marketing context. So that's just an example. And if you're interested in that, feel free to let me know, reach out to the LinkedIn link. Other than that, we have another comment here. Let's look into it. So AI cold calling and text message marketing, it's a big deal. It sure is. It sure is. I'm so glad that you said that because it reminded me that I saw something earlier where a content creator, she was an influencer. Essentially, she automated influencer marketing, her email marketing, and she literally sent out, I think the number was like almost 2,000 emails through automation, and she had a 75% conversion rate. I mean, it's changing the game. I love that comment. Um, so what's the name of the app? Um, Confirm for me which app we are referencing, and I'm happy to discuss and get into the details of that. But most definitely, there are several platforms available that you guys can leverage and use as creators. And so let's go ahead and continue on with our AI for entrepreneurs. So let's get down to business impact. So 24/7 support, we already discussed that, and the cost reduction. Okay, we're looking at lowering the cost and maximizing your ROI. Okay, 30 days of content app. Just got another comment there. I want to address that really quickly. So yeah, for the 30 days of content, if you guys are interested in a personal consultation and getting that implemented into your business, then most definitely reach out to me on LinkedIn. So LinkedIn link should be a few more swipes up in the chat, but definitely reach out to me one-on-one. We can have a conversation on how to implement it into your business, and that's for anyone. We can get started on that ASAP. So without further ado, okay, we're summarizing business impact, going into informed decision making and personalized campaigns and higher ROI. So it speaks for itself. Okay, and you guys are making pretty good time here. It's going a bit over, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. So taking the next step in your AI career. Thank you so much to everyone who's still here, who's still listening. Glad to connect. Let's continue to connect. So add me on LinkedIn if you haven't already. Would love to connect with you guys. And so if you're interested in really taking that next step, feel free, of course, to reach out to me, or you could also enroll into our boot camp. And so essentially by joining our next cohort, there are limited spots. So if you are interested in getting into it, then you're going to want to be one of the first to apply. And we're going to be able to provide you with that personalized attention that is going to really propel your career, because we're going to be able to get you immediate solutions. And so we do offer different exclusive offers as well. So if you're looking into getting exclusive discounts or bonuses, definitely let us know. We can provide those opportunities as well. And also, we're looking at, for everyone here today, we can guarantee you guys success within a career. And I want to use guarantee lightly, but I will say that there is a 95+% rate for placement, and I'm actually not even sure, it's probably even higher than that. But nonetheless, if you have this valuable set of skills and this platform and bootcamp experience, then we will definitely be able to help you to accelerate your career. And so you're going to be gaining valuable skill sets that you not only are going to be able to use in the immediate future, but the long-term future. You'll be able to adapt and win. All right. And so if you're interested in starting your AI journey today, we will make sure that we get you that link. So let's go ahead and get into the next slide here. We are almost done. And thank you again for everyone that's still here. So your path to success, what does that look like? All right. So if you are interested in career coaching, connect with me. We're going to be able to provide you with personalized guidance from, of course, those industry experts, and chart your unique path. So everyone's path is different. We understand that. And we're going to be able to help you make data-backed decisions on what's going to accelerate your career. Also, practical projects. All right. Hands-on experience is key. And so you're going to get that with this program. We're going to really give you the experience of applying real world applications. And so you're going to be able to provide solutions for real world problems. Also, this will allow you to build a portfolio to showcase your skills. This is what employers are going to be looking for. This is what's going to be setting you apart. And last but not least, we're looking at industry connections. Okay, this is more valuable than gold. Industry connections, especially in the tech industry that's ever evolving. Everything is changing. So most of the time, you're going to get that competitive advantage by knowing somebody, and then also being able to have a network of leading AI companies. This is going to allow you to see what's going on and incorporate AI efficiencies into your own personal workflows or your business models so you can become the creators. Also, access to exclusive job opportunities and internships. So, to encapsulate the value that we can offer today, immediate value that we can offer today, you can sign up for, of course, one of our boot camps, especially that's specializing in QA, quality assurance engineering, with also an alignment of AI specialty as well. So you're going to gain those valuable skills. But not only that, we also have different consultations that you can really leverage for optimized and maximized ROIs. And so when we're speaking of a career, we're looking at really optimizing your resume. We have resume services, for example, that are able to automate your resume application process. So this is up to 150 applications automated every month. And so we have many different opportunities that you guys are able to leverage here. So if you're looking as a content creator to use that 30-day content creation service, connect with me on LinkedIn. If you're looking at in transitioning into an AI career and really getting your resume out there, solidifying a role, then definitely you want to get into that resume automation service. So also connect with me there. And then if you're interested in getting into a AI career immediately with a boot camp, then we're looking into signing up for the QA bootcamp that we have and linking up with Cyrus. So Cyrus should be here, and he'll be able to pop in at any time and just provide any notes for you guys, but now I want to open it up to all of you. So let's go ahead and get some questions now. Would love to hear from you guys as far as the value that you found in this presentation. And if you have any questions, would love to hear them. And again, I'm just really happy that you guys are here, happy to discuss the future of artificial intelligence and technology. And if we are able to assist and provide maximum value to you, then that is our goal. And so there are many ways that I believe this is going to be a future of a collaboration economy. So it's like, it's a capitalist system, right? But we're stronger together. And so we can build more together and create a better future together. And so if there are ways that you can see how our business synergies or creative synergies will work well together, then I'm always open to discussions. So Cyrus, is there any notes that you have, anything that you'd like to say?
Yeah, first off, I want to say this was dope. This is really great. I'm excited about this. For those of y'all, because again, y'all, this is something that's new for most of you. So this is Ash is really just laying the foundation. I'm gonna give y'all a heads up. So far, she has about a 3 months of trainings and education she's gonna be doing related to this information. So I'm really excited to see the rest of it. Yeah, for those of y'all that are interested in the boot camp, a couple things about it. First and foremost, make sure that you tell our team that you referred to by Ash. The Ash referred you, so that way you're able to get a 10% discount. Also, the training in and of itself has AI education involved within it. So specific when it comes to QA tester, QA analyst, QA engineer, QA automation, you literally learn everything within QA, but also you learn specifically AI and QA and what AI tools that are unique and specific to QA and how to make you basically make you stand out with that. As well as a couple internship partners that we have, a couple different companies that are internship partners that at the end of those internships, they present offers for compensation. So that way you're actually able to essentially be compensated or have a job with our internship partner. Anyway, aside from that, so there's AI within the boot camp, AI training within the boot camp, but also, as you can see, Ash is a part of our community as well. So she's adding additional trainings, education on top of that. So for those of y'all that are not interested in a boot camp at all, for those of y'all, whether you're already in the tech industry and you're just looking to upskill when it comes to AI, or you are just a business owner, whatever, definitely tap in with Ash so that way she can help you enhance your the knowledge that you have, or enhance your business with artificial intelligence. Other than that, I'm super hype about this. Stuff like this is incredibly important. We already see this isn't where the world is going. This is where the world is at, but it's just evolving deeper into this. So thank you so much, Ash, for this. I love this. Super excited. And I'm excited to see like the other trainings and education you're going to do.
Yeah, glad to be here. Thanks again, everyone, for your participation, and happy to connect with you in the future as well.
All right, good stuff, y'all. Y'all have a great day.
All right, have a good night.